Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek, and I am Pengen, welcome back to Surviving the Aftermath, and of course welcome back to Happy Land, although I feel like we should just call it Ambivalent Land or something like that, not bothered land, not really fussed land, because people are not overly happy, they're not overly sad either, they're just sort of hoping for the best and indeed fearing the worst. So yeah, everyone's just sort of shrugs their shoulders. Are you happy? Just sort of not really that bothered either way, thanks. So what did we do last time? The big thing really was that we got a proper house in. We got ourselves a 2-story house. It can hold 8 people, but it's a proper house. It makes them happy to live in it, and it gives them some protection from things. It's less likely to be destroyed as well if it does get hit by a meteor. The big issue we've got, however, is food. We are very low on food. Get more food or people will starve, says the message. And yes, all we've got for a population of 65 people are some berries. We don't have a lot of food going on for us right now, so that's not very good at all. We need to get some more food. And with that in mind, we did get our insect farm in. So we're currently planting some mealworms. I don't think that's how it works. I think you just kind of, you breed them, but whatever. So we're getting some mealworms in because that insect farm will help. That's a good thing. So we can get some food from that. We did suffer a little bit at the hands of some meteors. They came and landed on some of our fields that were ready to be harvested. So we did lose some crops. This small field is growing some food. That is being harvested. So we might be able to survive a little bit on some corn that's coming out of there. That's growing and that is growing. So food is going to be an issue currently. Also, the game has been updated. So we should see a few little sort of tweaks and changes and stuff. It's been updated to an update called the Colony, I believe. Now, I think we can click on the gate. Yes, we can see what is now stored over here. So we did see that people were storing stuff outside the gate. We weren't really sure how to get our hands on it. Now we can see. So that is what's piled up outside the gate. I guess people will pick this up and move it to somewhere else. Also, there are some new exciting research things. Now, one thing that I was quite excited by was the fact that we can have great big excavators. So rather than having to go out to, say, a pile of metal and go and grab stuff, or this pile of plastic, send people over there, we can just build an excavator and dig the metal out of the ground, which I did quite like the idea of. And then I looked in here because I thought, it'll be production. It's the last thing on there. So metal extractors, concrete extractors. I don't know how that works exactly. I don't think concrete is a native thing in the floor, but okay. And then plastic extractors as well. I'm not really sure how you get plastic out the ground if there's no plastic there, but okay. It's the last thing on there. So we need to get junk recycling, energy storage, energy production and industrial mining, which is an awful lot of science points going down toward this. So yeah, I really wanted to get those in, but I don't think we're going to see that anytime soon. I think everything else has kind of remained the same with regard to this. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, what's that? That might be new. A reinforced gate might be a new thing. Survivor groups are questioned in a bit more detail before letting them join a colony. Sometimes questioning can reveal important information about the group's conditions. Oh, that might be worth getting. So a reinforced gate. And then, I think everything else is kind of more or less the same sort of stuff. So we'll have to sort of have a little play with some of these things. Oh, boring methods. Is that new? Was that new or not? I'm not entirely sure if that was new. I can't remember. But yes, we've got plenty to do. Yes, the big thing, food. Food is a massive issue. So we need to get more food. Also, we could do with some more metal as well. That would be very handy because we haven't got any tools. We've got no clothes. These people haven't got houses. So yeah, it's all going a little bit wrong here in Happy Land. So how about, to try and get some more food, we build another fishery somewhere. The other thing is, the water sources are quite far away. So this person is going to be over on their own, quite a way away from the rest of the settlement. Do you know what? We might just have to go along with that. So let's go to here. Let's grab ourselves a fishing hut. Rotate it around that way. Right, where can we put it? Down here? Can we place it along this bit? And the road can just cut into along here. That'll be quite handy. So can we drop that as near as we can? Just there. Get ourselves a fishing hut, then get ourselves a nice paved road because we like the paved roads. So we'll bring that over and hopefully that can join if that goes round there and then along to there, that joins up quite nicely. And it's not too far away. It's not too distant. Okay, so we'll try and get that done. Specialists, I think 2 of them are back with us. Okay. Right. This is different. This has changed somewhat. Now, yeah, this, when I loaded the game, it did say, ooh, it might be a little bit wobbly because, yeah, we've updated the game and this is all new now. So it looks like our world has reset. It looks like all the exploration we did has gone and it's now been reset. Okay, that's absolutely fine. There is a farm there with a load of stuff on it. Who can go and do scavenging? Who is the best? Yeah, Mike, can we see your profile? No, you're Rico. Scavenging 2. Who's the best at scavenging? Is it Mike? Mike the best at scavenging? He's got 1 and she's got 3. Oh yeah, we want her to go out and grab that stuff. We want her to go and grab that meat because that'd be very handy. Right, you're scouting. Okay, well, let's go and do all this stuff again then, shall we? So we're going to restart the scouting. Let's have a look. Some bandits next door, of course. That looks like a new kind of type. That looks like a desert sort of area. Okay, so there we go. So we need to make sure that we now re-explore the area. Yeah, things are going to go a little bit strange. There's also a kind of weird effect there going on. I'm kind of tempted to improve the gate. I like the idea of when people turn up, we can ask them a few more questions. And I guess also it makes us feel a little bit more safe and a bit more imposing. Also, yeah, there is a... I think they've adjusted this. It looks a little bit more like people couldn't get round. Because before, the gate was kind of in the middle of nowhere. And then it looked like you could just walk around the edge of the gate and get in. But now, look, there's big sort of rocky cliff sides there. How about... Yeah, let's go and do that. Why not? We've got 462 science points. We'll find some more, I'm fairly sure. Reinforced gate. Let's get that done. Let's have a look. Oh, my goodness me, it's massive. And also, it appears out of nothing. Where did that come from? That clearly required metal and resources, which have just magically appeared out of thin air. Also, we've got lights up there. We've got a light set, but it doesn't require any power, which doesn't make any sense, but okie dokie. Also over here, look, the school does require a teacher. I think I questioned that before, didn't I? So let's get a teacher in. So you, Adam. Adam can be the teacher. Adam is lazy. But production speed down. But if he's teaching kids, he's not producing anything. So that's probably fine. And we need another house as well because there are homeless people. So let's see if we can get ourselves a house built as well. And that's storage. Hang on. Housing. There we go. And do you know what? Let's build a proper 2-story house. Let's just get a big proper house constructed. Somewhere over here. Can we build them along here? No, I think it's too near the edge, which is very unfortunate. Okay, what about here? That'll do. Let's pop it just there. There we go. Another house down, even though there's no resources and no way we can get that working. But never mind. Right, let's move time on and see how long it is until everyone starves to death. For some reason, there is a power shortage. Not entirely sure why there's a power shortage. What's using our power? So we're producing 14 and we're consuming 24. Now, again, I wonder if with the update, different things are now requiring different amounts of power. The environmental station requires some power. Okay, now I don't know if it needed that before. Maybe it didn't. And now, obviously, these things are switched on, which means that we're out of power. Oh, dear. Okay, so the insect farm has no power. Oh, no, all the delicious mealworms. Oh, dear. We're still surviving on berries. Can we get this corn out the ground a bit quicker? Yeah, okay, so we might be surviving on a little bit of corn. Metal. How are you guys doing for scrapping? Right, there's a big pile of metal over there. You're working on that, so that's going to take a little while to get that out the ground. Right, what do we need? We need 10 power. Okay, can we build something that provides 10 power? A wind turbine provides 14, but we don't have any of the parts available. That provides 8. We could build one of those in time. We've got the concrete, we've got the, whatever that is, plastic, but we don't have the metal. Do you know what? We might have to build just a couple of these, and they can just fill in gaps. There's a gap just there where it could just, one of those could live. So pop a solar panel just there, and then get another solar panel to fill in a gap somewhere else. There must be a little space somewhere where we've got just a tiny bit of room for a solar panel. Anywhere? Down here. There you go. There. By the gate. That'll do the job. Right. Fishing hut is done. That's quite good. That might provide us with a bit of food. Has this fishing hut got 2 people in? No. Let's put another person in there. How many people have we got lugging boxes around? 14 carrying people. Okay, let's add more people to the fishing huts. Let's make more people go and do fishing. because that's got to be a sensible thing. Sawmill is doing its thing. A trapper, we'll have another trapper as well. So somebody else in there, just maximise our food. And one thing they have done that I'm not a big fan of is, you can zoom in. That's fine. I like that. Zoom out. I kind of expect to zoom out to a certain level so I can get a high overview. Zoom out enough, it takes you out to the world view. I don't know if I like that. I like being able to click the button. Right. You, lady, you go and scavenge some food for us, because that could be quite useful. And Mike, go and have a look over here. Go and scout this area just here. Is there anything useful? Tools. 23 tools. Oh, yes, indeed. Okay, marvellous. Right, we'll head over that way when we get a chance, Mike. And let's get Rico exploring over here whilst we can. Please be science. No, some plastic. Not so bothered about the plastic. I'll go for tools. I'll go for clothes. I'll go for science. And I'll go for food. Not so fussed about plastic. But okay, that's fine. And we seem to have got some more power back. I think one of them must have been finished. One of the solar panels must have been completed. Or it just got to nighttime and they switched off, which I suppose is a thing. Now, batteries have been introduced. I don't know if they were in it before. So we can have a look at batteries. I think they're a thing that we would unlock. Energy storage, yeah. Let's get this. Let's get junk recycling. So scrap as side product, junk is useful and even valuable for those able to recycle it. The mechanic shop converts it into mechanical parts, which are required in advanced construction. So yes, we might as well unlock this now. So we'll do that. Thank you very much. That means that we can build, let's pause it, we can get ourselves a mechanic shop, wherever that might be. In there, I would guess. No, in there. A mechanic shop. Oh, it's quite big. Okay. Can we put that over here somewhere? Yeah, let's put the mechanic shop over this side because we've not got too much space. Oh, hang on a minute. We could put it over here. It could go here. Can we put a path around the edge here? Okay, right, hang on. Let's put a path. So we'll attach a path over to the end of here. So we can go round the edge of the little pond there and over this way and connect up to that. Yeah, there we go. So a path goes in like that and then we could put the thing up here. Okay, so that new thing, the mechanic shop, could go here, so it's on the path. Like, hang on, move it round, so it fits into that gap there. Oh, beautiful. There we go. So it fits into there. Okay, we're out of resources of everything. Oh, hang on. That's gone through all its stuff. That's worked its way through. Right, okay, chop down those trees now. Free up a bit of space down there. That would be marvellous. Okay, we've got some berries over here as well. Are we all right for food? Is everyone all right? Is everyone enjoying the delicious berries that you're all eating? Okay, people are dying of hunger. Oh dear, this could be the end of Happy Land. Not so Happy Land, because people are dying of hunger. I mean, I'm trying to get fish. I'm trying to get fish into this place. I'm trying to get all sorts of stuff. We've got insects down here. Look, mealworms. They're growing. 7%. Just try and stick around and stay alive for a bit longer. And we will have some delicious mealworms for you to snack on. Yum, yum. But yeah, look, there's skulls around the place. Now, of course, this does have... It's bad. We don't want our people to die. We do not want our people to starve to death. However, if they do, it does mean there is more food for the other people because, yeah, those people are not requiring extra stuff to eat. So, it swings and roundabouts. The burial pit has 4 out of 30 people in it at the moment. How many people live in here? Right, power shortage. Yes, it's when it gets to night time, isn't it? When it gets to night time, there's no sun, so the solar panels can't do anything, which makes perfect sense. That's why we need a battery. Okay, right, where were batteries? They were in production, were they? Energy storage. Okay, so when our specialists can go out and do some stuff, we will try and go and grab some science and then get energy storage maybe. Okay, right, go and look in here. Go and explore that area. Sciencey stuff. Marvellous. 388 points of it. You go back and grab the remainder of that food. Yes, okay, we could have dropped off the existing food, but there we go. So that's some food. And Mike, can we go and grab those tools? You're not as good at scavenging as her. I think we'll get her to go and grab those tools. Mike, go and do a bit of scouting. Just some wood in an old truck. Not so bothered about that. Okay, people are dying of starvation and also now radiation sickness. Yay! Oh, dear me. Oh, there you go. So Max has died from radiation sickness. George has starved to death. It's not going very well, is it? Okay, right. Let's try and help out here. Right, do some scouting. Metal. 30 metal is in there. It's a little bit hazardous. We can cope with that. Right, you get back home and drop that stuff off, please. Drop the stuff off, the food you've got. How do we tell her to go home? Or has she dropped the resources off? Oh, no, look, they're in already. They're in. So it took one action point to go back and drop the resources off. Oh, okay, you might as well go wandering then. Yeah, go up there. Explore up there then, please. Have a little look at what's going on in that tile. Oh, no, you can't right now. Okay, never mind. Right, you can go in. You're okay at research. Oh, no, you've got 2. Okay, you're not very good at research. You run over here. Have a little explore. Anything there? That is 25 canned goods. That's quite nice. Okay, right. Next time we'll bring her to grab that metal. And then down here to grab tools. We'll send Mike up there to get the research. And then you can just keep on exploring. Okay, so Mike and Rico have moved about a bit. Let's bring you, Makawi, let's bring you down here. Grab this metal. Now, there is a hazard and there is a chance that you might get got. But no, you did okay. So, did you get all the metal out there in one go? Oh my goodness me, that's brilliant. So what we'll do is we'll bring her home next time. She can drop that off and then she can go down here and pick up those tools because that's going to be very, very handy as well. Over here, people are sort of just dying and stuff. I mean, we're harvesting some cabbages. Oh, this is brilliant. This might actually keep some of our people alive. We're able to get cabbages. This is very good. That's still growing. And we're harvesting this as well. Oh, okay, right. This is all looking good. Potatoes are growing as well. This is all looking marvellous. I don't think it would do us any harm at all if we had another field of cabbages. Everyone loves a cabbage field. How about a large field of cabbages? It can't be placed on barren soil. Oh, that's unfortunate. Hang on. Can we put it in there? No, because that's barren over there. There was a space where we could put it just there. Objects underneath are blocking construction. Can we put it there? Yeah, there we go. Let's have a large field of cabbages. And then, yeah, that take a long time to grow. But when it's in, that could be very, very good indeed. That might well keep us alive. Okay, now what's the food looking like? Cabbages, fish, corn, venison, and some mixed meals as well that have been prepared in the cookhouse. Okay, that's all looking good. Nuclear fallout is coming. That looks less good. The horizon starts turning from blue to toxic green and the air seems to burn your lungs. These are the first signs of the impending danger. Okay, we've not seen this one. So we've had a heat wave, we've had many, many meteor strikes, but now nuclear fallout is coming. Intense radiation is a constant threat with both colonists and crops withering and dying during a nuclear fallout. Oh, good. New seeds cannot be planted before it's over. Severe cases of radiation sickness and thirst take their toll on everyone. Harvest crops before they wither. Stockpile iodine pills. We don't have any of those to treat radiation sicknesses quickly. Build more medic tents or assign more workers to the existing ones to help those who are in need. Okay, medic tent. Gotcha. We don't really have much in the way of medical provisioning. We've just got these little fairly standard tents. So we'll put one up here next to this building and we shall make that a higher priority thing to be constructed. We do need that metal. The specialist needs to bring that metal back. We really do need that stuff. And then we want to harvest everything, it said. So we need to leave a bit of time to make sure that stuff can grow as much as it can before we harvest everything. That medium field, actually, let's put more people on that medium field. Let's get people out of there. Right, tools are low, clothing is low, fabric is low, fibre's low, everything is low. Okay, we've completed the large field. There is no point putting anything in that large field until this nuclear fallout is dealt with. So yeah, we won't even bother with that. Specialist. Okay, right. Makawi, bring that stuff back. Bring it back and drop it off at home, please. Yes. Okay, right. We've got metal. We've got 30 metal. We're now short on concrete. Are we really? Oh, my goodness me. Right, Mike, go and grab science. And you should not be troubled by that because there's no hazards or anything. Okay. And Rico, have a nosy up here. What's up here? More science would be marvellous. No more terrible bad guys. Oh, good. Okay, concrete. Hang on a moment. Move the work area there. Oh, that's just irritating. Right, let's try again. There. Move work area. We need to grab concrete. Where is some concrete that's not a million miles away? There's a little bit there. I must be able to find a bigger deposit. Oh, these are all absolutely ludicrously distant. We'll put it there. That's a long. I don't like that at all. That's very irritating. Yeah, that concrete is quite some way away. We're nowhere near that concrete. Okay, that's going to take a while for us to get sorted. Unless there's some over here somewhere. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like there's concrete over here. We must have gone and got all the. Oh no, there. There's a bit there. That's a little bit nearer to us than the other bit that we just told them to go to. Right, hang on a minute. Move work area. Not there, which seems quite distant, but just here. Although that is still fairly distant. But okay, there. That will do the job. Go over and grab concrete really, really, really soon. Okay, the cabbages have all been harvested. I think now, with nuclear fallout on its way, I think we need to harvest everything we've got. So it's not complete, it's nowhere near ready, but we need to get the food out of the ground because it's just going to die. So let's harvest those 3 fields just there. That field is their plantings. There's no point doing that. So that's just going to die off. But okay, so we'll harvest those. Right, specialist. Right, okay, you run over and try and get those tools. That'll be really handy. Tools are good. Also now concrete is an important thing. Right, Mike, go in and grab the science. You should be absolutely fine doing that. And you have a look in this area. Rico, if there's anything interesting, more science. 425 science points. 'Tis a beautiful thing. Okay, yeah, we'll absolutely have 425 science. I like the way they're moving about. That's exciting. The solar panels sort of rotate to face where they need to face. We've got another medic tent. We'll have another person assigned to that. Thank you very much. That does only leave one person moving stuff around. Ah, okay. That could be a problem, couldn't it? How many people are in the cookhouse? One person in there. Scrapper, we want lots of people on. Right, recycler, we've got loads of plastic. So let's free you up to go and lug some resources around. The tool shop, yeah, let's turn that off as well. We'll have one person working in there. Oh, these rubbishy emergency shelters. Oh, no, we don't want those things. We'll have one less person working in the environmental station, because we don't need loads of people there. This 2-story house is being constructed. Okay, this is excellent news. And that, move work area over a metal deposit. Oh no. Oh no, they've done all the metal they can. Okay, metal. Any metal out there. Okay, scrap metal over that side. It's not ideal, but do you know what? It's better than nothing. It'll have to do. Okay, this is very intriguing indeed. So some survivors are seeking shelter. There are 13 adults and 3 children. They're bringing with them some tools, some medical supplies, and a bit of beef jerky. The interesting thing is that they're bringing someone called Rico with them. You're already with us, Rico. This is going to get very complicated. So maybe Rico's long-lost twin brother, who also happens to be called Rico, because they look the same and they have exactly the same skills, I imagine, as well. So yeah, do you know what? I can't turn people away. I know food is absolutely premium. It does mean that we get another specialist in to explore the map a bit. 13 adults and 3 children. I can't turn people away. I just couldn't do it, so we'll accept that. Absolutely, come on in. You do realise that there is going to be an awful lot of nuclear fallout. Now, of course, that means that we can now restock those things again. We can now put people back into these positions because we've got a load of new people that can go round and do hauling for us, which is excellent news. Your work area is done. Yeah, we'll put that work area just there. So, yeah, you can... Where was it? Who had less people? The recycler can have more people in. The tool shop can have more people in. Everything. Put more things. Trappers. That's got double trappers going on. Fisheries are all full. Okay. It's all looking fine. It's all looking good. We've got 2 people working in there. The school has got someone in. The logging camp can have an extra person in. Yep, absolutely. And look, once this house is complete, you guys can live somewhere. Oh yeah. We need some more houses. Okay. Yeah, a lot of these people might end up being a bit dead because we need to build houses. Right, another 2-story house. Let's put it next to that one. And you know what? Let's outline another one as well. We haven't got the resources for this in any way, shape or form. But let's build one anyway. And you know what? Let's build another one. Let's outline another one to be constructed. We'll put that one there, like that. So 3 more houses. We're nowhere near getting that done. Several construction zones are lacking resources. I know 16 people are homeless. This house is so nearly finished. Come on, at least get some people in houses. There we go. Right, some people can go and live in a house. Yay! Right, specialists. You, Rico the Scout. Rico, you Scout. Okay, this is all very silly. Right, you come down here. Rico 2. You scout this area. More bad guys. Boo. You go and grab tools, because you're good at that. So how many have you grabbed? 13. No, 10, sorry. So there's 13 remaining. Okay. Mike has plundered that for science. So Mike, run up this way to go and get the science from in there. And Rico 1, Rico Prime, come this way. Have a look in here. Hopefully it's science. No, it's wood. Concrete would have been handy as well there, but never mind. Okay. Well, 1 2-story house is complete. Let's move time on. Are we harvesting that? Yes. Okay, right. So that's being harvested. You know what? Harvest that as well for what it's worth. And I think the next thing we're going to see is the nuclear fallout happening. It's on its way. And there are people that don't have houses. There's people that haven't got houses. It's all going to be all sorts of terrible. Okay, well, we'll just see how we deal when the place is awash with horrible radiation. Also, we need another well. Because, of course, we've got more people in now. So we need another well. Okay. That now tells you too close. Too close to another building of the same type. Yeah, so they can't overlap anymore then. Is that right? Is that how it's going to work now? No, there can be a little bit of overlap. Work area efficiency 79. If we put it over here, work efficiency 100%. Let's drop a well in just there and let's make that very important. Although we do not have the concrete for it. We need concrete. We need lots of things. We do, however, have 500 science points. What do we want to do with that? Protected crops. That could be really useful. If only there wasn't a nuclear fallout about to fall on our heads. Knowledge preservation is a library. So that makes people happy. Okay, construction requires fun boxes. We've not found a fun box yet. Centralised repairs from a maintenance depot. I think that is a new thing. Exploration disaster forecast. And that's a radar. That's 300 points. Okay. We're only going to be able to get one thing by the look of it. How about energy storage? A battery rack. That might be useful. Let's get that. And then, then we need some more points. And I think, where would that be? Under power, one assumes. A battery rack is, I suspect nuclear fallout has arrived. Everybody has become very sad. Fear of death. Okay. Right. Let's build a battery rack, shall we? Even though it requires a lot of metal that we don't really have to spare. Let's try and get one constructed somewhere. I don't want to put it over that way. It doesn't really matter where it goes, I don't think. As long as it can just sit somewhere. How about over this way somewhere? Is there a gap in there? Can we fit something little in there? There you go. A battery rack. Okay, right. So everything has gone green. This person is delighted. Liam loves a bit of radiation, does Liam. He sleeps longer than others, and everybody is dying. People are dying of horrific radiation. All the crops have turned into sludge. Oh, our poor crops. We were doing so well for food. We were doing so well. Okay, the plastic has been depleted. Presumably it's melted. Okay, can we see any other plastic that isn't a bazillion miles away? There. That will do the job just there. We'll have that plastic. Okay. Well, there's nothing for us to do particularly. We just need to just move time on and wait until stuff is done, I guess. I like we've burnt through that metal. We could put about 30 metal. We've just absolutely just burnt through it really, really quickly. I'm a bit sad that all the crops are dead. I'm a bit sad because they were looking really good. These people just stood out there just doing the Macarena out in the fields. Don't stand in there. A woman approaches you. She has some kind of idea. My goodness, what could it be? Hello there. One of the colonists, a meek woman you hadn't really paid attention to before, approaches you. Hello, meek woman, how are you? She says there's something important she needs to inspect in the woods, but can't really explain what it is. It's something about mushrooms and medicine, but her speech is broken and she can't find the right words. I mean, now might not be the right time, but okie dokie. She packs up and wanders into the forest. You wait for her until the night comes, but by morning, She still isn't back. A rescue party is deployed and finds her laying next to mushrooms, visibly ill. Some kind of infection has spread around an open wound on her hand. Oh, well done you. Well, that was worth it, wasn't it? Violet is injured and lots of people are irradiated, so they need to go to the medical centres. Oh, dearie me, we've not got loads of medicine. We've got no tools. How are the specialists doing? Oh, they're all ready to go. Oh, okay. Right. You go and grab some more tools. Yay. You run in there and see what's in this area. Medical supplies. 37 medicine. That could be very useful indeed. Mike, run into that place and grab science. And yay for science. Oh, a little bit of damage there. A little bit of the observatory exploded. And we will go and explore this area. Let's have a little nosy into here. And that is whatever they are. Components. Okay. Okay. Right. So we want her to come back soon. So we want her to grab those remaining tools. Then come back. You. Oh, attack 9. Attack 9. Defense 2. Those guys might kill us very much in the face. But we could use the medicine. As you might expect with a place that's awash with nuclear fallout, there's quite a lot of ill people. People are dying from being irradiated. I mean, there's not really much I can do. There's not a lot I can do about this. Okay, right, the specialists are ready once again. Let's go and do some specialist stuff. Right, you go in and grab those things. So you go in and grab the final tools. You come down here and sort of have a scout around in this area. Rico number 2. Oh, no, you ran out of action points. Not good enough. How many are in there? 175. Mike, go back in. Will it damage you? Nope, you got out fine. And Rico Prime, run over there and see what's there. Is there anything useful here? Is there science? No, just some more tough bandit guys. Okay, marvellous. Right, what's your attack 1, defense 0? Great. Attack 3 and defense 0. So Mike might be alright to go and bop some of them on the nose. Attack 1 and attack 1. Yeah, we've not been very fortunate with finding sort of fighty people, have we? It's been sort of scouts and scientists. We could do with fighty people. 19 colonists are irradiated and the nuclear fallout is not going away. Everything is still very, very green. I mean, it does make me worry about the fish. We're obviously doing fishing. We go, yeah, we've caught some fish. Those fish have been caught from a pond that is covered in nuclear radiation. That can't be a good thing, surely. That's got to be terrible. Right, you try and head back home with your lovely tools, because that could be very handy. You keep doing some exploring, just sort of see what's around. Ooh, parts. You can go and grab those. That could be quite useful. Mike, head there. Go and scout that area, Mike. Is there anything useful? Get your binoculars. Metal. 37 bits of it. Okay, brilliant. That's what we're after. We're after metal. Metal is absolutely precious. Oh, but there's some science as well. 335 science points from the museum. Okay, we want that. Metal. We also do want the science points. Okay. We also could do with the nuclear radiation going away now. I do like how people are glowing. Oh, dearie me. Look at that. People are just glowing in the dark. I mean, I did see that we'd unlock streetlights. It probably doesn't matter. I think the radiation has gone. Hooray! It's gone. So now we just have 14 people that are irradiated. People are dying from the radiation. So, and there's that 7 dead, 7 colonists are dead. Okay, so the amount of people that we've got irradiated are coming down because they're all dropping dead. Oh dear. Can you all go and get treated, please? At these places, we've got medical tents with people in, look. People that are ready to treat you and come and help you so you don't die. 4 colonists are irradiated. It looks like more than 4 to me. There appears to be... There's loads of people irradiated. There's loads of people that are irradiated. Are you sure it's just 4? I think it might be more than that. Okay, right. You go drop those tools off. How about you come down this way? We need to come down here and have a look what's going on down here in these areas. So we'll have a nosy over there. You can explore there. Have a little look at what's in that area. That is, oh, it's very dangerous. A military camp that is absolutely hazardous as heck. Might go in there, grab some stuff. More science coming our way. 925 science points. That is brilliant. And then Rico 2, pop down here. What is over here? What is in this deserty area? Some concrete. That could be very, very useful. We do need concrete. In the concrete factory, maybe we'll go and grab that. That could be very handy. That's if anybody else is left. I imagine this 63 population is going to come down quite a lot. A lot of people have got radiation sickness. Yeah, here we go. Right. Now, are they planting the fields again? Yes, they are. This one here, select cabbages. We'll have a person applied to it. There's only 4 people moving stuff about, but okay. Oh dear. This person is a little bit dead. Tiny little bit dead. Okay, right. I mean, it's not going overly well. Hopefully, people can get rid of the radiation sickness. There's a lot of people with radiation sickness. Ah, dearie me. People are dying of radiation all over the place. It's not going well. 6 of them. Oh no. Happy Land. Colonists are beyond despair and racked with grief. Oh, hang on. It went up a little bit. They are displeased with their situation and many are unwilling to work at a normal pace. So, okay, so they've gone from being full of despair to just being a little bit kind of grumpy. We've got no carriers, 14 colonists dying of radiation. There's going to be no one left. Okay, let's free up some people. Free one up from there. I mean, at least the emergency shelters, at least everyone can have a house. At least there's plenty of room now. Let's demolish that emergency shelter. Can we demolish this one? No occupants. We'll get rid of those. We've long been waiting to get rid of those. What else can we get rid of? The tool shop. We can take a person out of there. Take a person out of the recycler. We can probably, we took somebody out of there. We don't need 2 people who look exactly the same in the logging camp. How's the food doing in there? 44% grown. It's very slow to grow mealworms. It's really, really slow. Trappers we want. Sawmills not so bothered about. Okay, that'll have to do. So we've freed up a load of people. This is just going to go horribly wrong. We've got nobody. Oh, no. Okay, right. Let's just go to the world map and pretend all that horrible stuff isn't happening. Okay, Makawi has found a load of metal down here in some collapsed apartments. That could be worth going to grab. That's got to be good. Right, Mike, go in and grab the remaining science, if you'd be so kind. Yep, there we go. We've got over 1,000 science points. And there's going to be nobody left to do anything with it. Are you good at scavenging? 2. Okay, do you know what? Go up and grab metal. Go up and see if you can grab metal from this airfield. Bit of damage taken, but okay, that will have to do. And then other Rico. Rico 2. Are you good at scavenging? 2. Yeah, of course you are. Yeah, come down here. Go into this place and grab us some concrete. There we go. So you've got some concrete, 30 of it in your inventory. Yeah, I suspect by the time you guys get back home, there's not going to be a lot left. There's quite a lot of dead people. Is anybody working in the burial pit? The burial pit. We might need another burial pit, I suspect. I think this might have gone all sorts of horribly wrong. Right, where is the burial pit? Whereabouts will one of those be? There. Do you know what? Let's put it next to the other one. You know, we might as well have them side by side. We'll pop that there. We'll try and make that very important. Oh no, high please. High priority to construct that. Yeah, I suspect this is all going to go quite horribly wrong. Okay, scrapper we do need. We've got plenty of plastic, so let's take you out of there. So we don't need somebody working in there. The tool shop. We're going to bring back some tools. Are we going to bring back... Did she drop off the tools? I can't remember now. Have you still got those tools on you? No, you dropped them off. Oh, bother. Okay, right. So we're running out of tools, but we haven't got any metal to make tools. So, tool shop, go out of there for now. We still have nobody to do any carrying. Okay, it's all fine. Okay, things are looking very bleak indeed. There's a lot of skulls. So, yeah, this is not the best representation of Happy Land that we've seen. A lot of skulls, a lot of corpses lying around the place. There's only 28 people left. None of them are carriers because they're all doing other stuff. And I keep unassigning people from jobs. So, yeah, we'll say, right, don't work in the logging camp. it still does not produce another person to go and do some carrying. So yeah, we're really in trouble. Right, okay. We need somebody. Can you just harvest that for food? So you harvest that for food. That's quite good. Where can we take people away from? Right, medical tent. We'll take one person out of each medical tent, because there's not that many people left now. But yeah, look, even though we do that, it still doesn't free anybody up. We don't need to make parts out of junk. So we'll take that completely. Do you know what? We'll just pause that. So that can be paused. Can anything else be paused? We need the scrapper, probably. The tailor. We'll take one of the... Do you know what? We'll take both of you out. We'll pause the tailor. We've got somebody who can carry things. Hooray! Okay. Maybe we free up a trapper person as well, because we need a bit less food now. A group of survivors have arrived at the gate. Okay. We've got no chance. They've bought some corn, some tools, some fish, and some clothing. Oh, and at long last, we get somebody that can go do some punching. Bonnie. Do you know what? Yeah, whatever. We might as well have some people in. Right, now we've got some people that can do some carrying. And also, we can go and get Bonnie to go and punch some bad guys in the face. Okay, you've got a load of food. Bonnie, are you able to go and punch these guys? Can you go and punch those people in the face and grab the food out of that place? Because that would be really handy. Okay, here we go. So Bonnie now is able to make her way over to these people, and we're going to go and have a bit of a fight. So there we go. We've got someone that can actually do some attacking. Yeah, look, those guys are down to less than half health, and we've taken a tiny bit of damage. Not loads. What's that? Not even 20% maybe? So yes, we've taken a little bit. So next time out, we'll be able to deal with them. Everyone else did get moved about on the map and stuff. There's some antibiotics up there. Mike's having an explore. We might need to bring you back home, Rico, too. Oh, no, you're Rico Prime. Are you Rico Prime? I forgot which Rico's which. So this Rico here has got some metal. So we could bring that Rico back home. That might be quite good because we're a bit short. I say we're a bit short. We've got entirely no metal. And this Rico down here has got armfuls of concrete as well. So that'll be really handy too. It might be worth swinging by this place to pick up some parts and then head back over there. That might be what we do. Although, yeah, it's still looking quite bad here. Food is looking pretty desperate, although we are harvesting some mealworms. Yum, yum. The burial pit is full. We're trying to build another one. We need some concrete. Okay, yeah, this is it's been better. Happyland has been in a better place. And Bonnie, let's finish these folks off. Let's punch them a bit more in the face. Hey, there we go. Right, so they are dealt with. That means that this diner is now free for us to go and grab that canned fruit from, which will be very, very nice. I mean, it's going to take a little while to get there. And she only has a scavenging of 1. So yeah, it's going to take a while to pick all that stuff up and bring it back here. But yeah, we'll get there. Slowly but surely, we will get that stuff done. Okay, exciting times. One of the specialists has been back and has dropped off a big pile of metal. So that's quite useful. So that is being immediately distributed out. Another one is on their way back. I think they're right nearby with a big load of concrete. That's going to be useful because we need that to finish building the burial pit. Because there's quite a lot of dead bodies just lying around the place. Just you know, generally making people sad and realising that this whole sort of thing is all futile and pointless. Also, these two are lying in the middle of the field. They're ruining the lovely cabbage harvest there with their dead bodies just sort of sitting there. So yeah, we need to sort that out. So we need to get the specialist back as soon as they can. Now, what I'm going to do is this specialist action here was for Bonnie. Now, I want to make sure that Bonnie goes at the same time as everyone else. So I find it a bit fiddly having to go back and forth between the bulk of the specialists and then Bonnie as well. So we'll make sure that all that is sort of, we've got them all going at the same time. So have they all got their action points back? Yes. Okay, right. Bonnie, go in, pick up some more fruit. That's fine. You can come back and drop off all that lovely concrete. Hooray for concrete. Okay, and then you come out this way. We'll explore up there. You can explore into here. What's in there? Some, whatever that is. Oh, some of that stuff, some fibre. That could be quite useful. And you are on your way back with metal as well. So here you go. Drop off metal. Beautiful. And then Mike is up here just picking up some of these component things. He's a bit slow at picking them up. So he's got a few. Let's explore this slightly sort of terrible place here. Ah, right. We know not to go into crash planes. They're really dangerous and they kill people. So no, we won't go in that. Thank you very much. Okay, the second burial pit is ready. So what I've done is, because this one is full, I've just taken the person out of this one. We don't need to have anybody working in here anymore because it's full. So that's fine. So there's somebody working in this burial pit. So hopefully they will start moving corpses into that place. That would be very, very handy indeed. Everything else is looking okay again now. I mean, yeah, we've got quite a lot of food. We've got slightly less people than I would like, but never mind. But everybody's got a house. And we've got ourselves a few houses now. So, there's only 2 people in this. There's 2 in that. There's 2 in there. And a heat wave is on the way soon. So they're going to drink a bit more. Crop yields and open fields suffer. Water towers. Okay, stockpile food. We're absolutely fine. Yeah, the fields are going to suffer a bit, aren't they? Right, so what we'll do is, we've got some science points to spend. Let's get ourselves protected crops. So we can build greenhouses now. So that can be very useful. They require energy. Okay, so we'll get ourselves that unlocked. That's quite good. Boring methods. Can get, what's that? Clean water can be hard to come by, especially in dry climates. Bore wells are drilled as deep as required. Tap into water reserves. Okay, so that could be quite handy. We can have energy production too and battery stacking. That does lead on to the exciting industrial mining stuff. How many have we got? 710 left. We could, in theory, go get whatever energy production too, and then get industrial mining. That might work. Or we could get aggression release for happiness. What's that? Centralized repairs. Keeping track of repairs in a large colony. Not so bothered about that. Or a disaster forecast. Do we need that? I mean, we're never prepared for them anyway, so we might as well not bother doing that. Do you know what? Let's go. Let's go to production. Let's get, energy production 2 or battery stacking. Large battery rack. So 5,000 energy. Okay, let's get that. And then, we need both of those to go down to get industrial mining. Oh my goodness. Okay, and let's get boring methods. There we go. Right, so things are looking pretty good. We've got a heat wave on the way, which is marvellous. There's still lots of skulls around. So yes, if somebody in the burial pit could get a wriggle on, that would be nice. So what I think we will do, I think we will finish up for now. Things are looking okay. Apart from the massive amount of corpses that are lying around the place, everything else is looking pretty good. We've got a good supply of food. Water is looking absolutely brilliant. Power is not great. We do need to get ourselves another wind turbine. That would be more useful. So we might get 1 or 2 of those in. Resources are looking pretty good thanks to our specialists bringing loads of stuff back. We could do with them bringing back some fibre. So maybe we'll get lovely new Bonnie, good old violent Bonnie, to go and beat up the raiders hiding out over whatever's storing that fibre. We'll go and grab that, bring that back, and that will make us some more clothes, which is useful. We've got some parts, we've got some components with Mike. So yeah, we could do with getting some more tools and clothes sorted out. We've got a little bit of medicine. We could go and get some medicine as well from the map. There's some lying around somewhere. And then science points we'll just get from exploring. But yeah, it's all looking sort of okay. Now I've got less people. There's less people, obviously, to do the jobs because they're all a little bit dead. But that does mean we have less mouths to feed. And that does mean that we do need to go around as well and just sort out who is now going to be working on what. So yeah, we could do next time when we come back, just having a little look at who is working on what. I mean, do we need these little fields anymore? We've got a person dedicated to working on this small field. Do we need that anymore when we have this big field out here? So we'll have a little look at what we're going to do with all our resources and stuff next time. Also, there is a specialist here. Who are you? One of the Ricos is here. Oh, okay, fine. Well, we'll send him back out as well next time. But yeah, we'll come back and we'll just see how we get on. I mean, there's some tech left to get as well. There's some tech stuff for us to unlock. So we might as well try and get all that stuff if we can. We'll do some more exploring and we'll see how we get on. Hopefully you have enjoyed this, even though most of our people died a horrible radiated death. If you did, then please do leave a like. That would be marvellous. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here in surviving the aftermath. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. Let's throw that at you. That might get you. That's a beautiful shot. Oh, this is an unpleasant angle, Trish. Can you just fall in the water, please? This is the best box. This is my favourite box of the game so far. Oh no! It is hurting me. It's hurting me a lot. Very interesting way of doing your medical examinations. Who's examining who?